Welcome to JAG Paintball. My name is Jeff. This is my brother Greg and our friend Dan. We're your hosts here at the field. Before we get started, here are some safety issues we need to address to ensure a safe and fun experience here at JAG Paintball. Okay, here are the rules for the field. Safety masks must be worn at all times on the field and in the target area. This is our biggest rule, guys. We got to make sure that those masks are on anytime you're in an area where a gun could be shot. When you're outside of the field or the target area, then we need to make sure that those barrels are covered with those barrel covers. There's no firing at any time in any area other than the field or the target area. Sometimes you have to work on a repair for your gun or what have you, but it has to be done in a safe area, which is on the field or in the target area. The speed limit for the field is 300 feet per second, and that's what our chrono is set up for. If you own your own gun and you bring it to the field and want to play with it, you need to make sure that it's shooting under that limit. The rental markers have already been checked, and they're well under that speed. There's no physical contact, bunkering, or charging opponents. Do not shoot anyone closer than 20 feet. Sometimes you'll have a situation where you sneak up on somebody during the course of a game. If you do that, tell them to surrender, and they're out of the game. And you need to honor that if it happens to you. We don't want people going home with the big welts and possible injuries. Please avoid the field hazards and obstacles. Our bunkers that we've built are made for stopping paintballs, but they're not made for you guys to jump on them. So please just stay off of them, and we'll avoid injuries and avoid destroying the bunkers. You're eliminated when a paintball hits you or anything you're carrying, and it breaks on you. You're not eliminated if it doesn't break. You're also eliminated if you travel outside the boundaries of the playing field. All right. So once you're eliminated, call yourself out or hit. Place your barrel cover on your gun. Raise your gun over your head and leave the field. And that's the signal so that you won't get shot anymore. If you get hit and you're not sure if it broke, you can call paint check, and a referee or somebody else on the field will check you out and let you know if you're good to go. Obey all the instructions given by the referees and the field operators. If you have a problem while you're on the field, yell or signal for a referee to help you. Referees' decisions are final. Good sportsmanship is expected of all players. No profanity, harassment, or cheating. Drugs and alcohol are not permitted on the premises. Please don't disassemble the guns. We will take care of any repairs or anything that's needed. If you have a problem with a gun, just see one of us and we'll either get it fixed for you or get you a different gun. All participants must sign a waiver prior to playing. If you're under 18, you need to have that waiver signed by an adult. And JAG Paintball reserves the right to refuse service to anyone at any time. So a little bit of information on your rental gun. So this is our Black Hawk, one of our newer guns, but basically all of our guns operate the same way. So on top here you have a hopper. This thing will hold roughly 120 rounds. You just drop your paint in there. Okay, that all feeds through gravity. Okay, so every once in a while you'll hear your gun will shoot really loud, and that's because sometimes paintballs will get hung up going into this little neck right here. So you just shake your gun a little bit, and the ball will fall back down in there, and you'll be good to go. Okay, well, here's your barrel cover. Barrel covers are required on the gun at any time that you're off the field. All right, so we want to make sure that those stay on there. We don't want anybody getting shot on accident. All right, you do have a safety on here. Just push this little button here, and that turns the safety on. When you are ready to fire, you pull this lever back. That loads the gun. And I guess the only other thing you need to know is on these tanks, these are compressed air tanks, and there is a little gauge on there. You can see the gauge. So this gauge is reading out at 3,000 pounds right now. 3,000 pounds is a full tank. So once that tank gets down to about 1,500 to 1,000 pounds, you're going to want to get that thing refilled. Your rental fee will cover your air for the entire day, but it's your job to kind of monitor that gauge to make sure you're not walking out onto the field with an empty tank. So if you do need a refill, just let us know and we'll get it refilled for you. Please don't take any of these guns apart. If you have any problems with the gun, just let us know and we'll make sure and get it taken care of for you. Either fix this one or get you a different one. So we've gone over the rules and talked about all the equipment. Looks like you're ready to go. Have a great day here at JAG Paintball.